Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Doing some TCG ticker requests. These are tickers that members of the community have asked us to take a look at. We're going to do 3 today, and then we're going to do follow-ups this week to make sure that our analysis is on point, and then we can discuss any errors that may crop up and what we might have missed. Learn from them that way, which is what we should always be doing as analysts. If you make a mistake, go back, figure out what you missed. DKNG on the weekly time frame. At this point, we have set weekly higher highs. We've set a higher low as compared to our last weekly higher low. And we are only 1 day into this candlestick, so this is not a true weekly candlestick, but what it is telling me is that there's a little bit of a battle. This is a daily candlestick compared to the weekly candlesticks before it, and I see on the daily time frame we had a dip. We caught our EMA 12 as a support, and bulls bought that dip a little bit so far. And here it is on the daily time frame. There's that move right down to that EMA 12. So, are bears in control yet? No, not really. On the weekly time frame, we have that weekly higher low that we possibly set here. We have a little bit of weakness today, and this could very easily go green and have a weekly candlestick in this week's action tomorrow, which would really lock that in. So what we're going to do is look for daily confirmation of this little dip buy. And what we're going to do to lock that in is going to be a break, look for a break over 38.84. That is going to give me my daily low, my daily higher high, my daily higher low, and if we can break 38.84, it's going to be well on its way for a continuation in the weekly time frame, looking for a higher high in the weekly, which would have us looking for a break over top of 44.79. So a lot of action that could line up this week, but bulls really need to get over 38.84. If they fail to do that on the shorter term time frame, so let's go look at the 4-hour time frame. If we fail to get back up at that high, that's going to be a 4-hour lower high, and they're going to be looking for a 4-hour downtrend. That would be not what the bulls want to see right now. So that is the key thing for us to watch for. Look for higher highs. If we don't get it, 4-hour downtrend, and we'll be looking for more daily consolidation before the bulls try to make some sense of an attempt to wake or continue that daily and weekly uptrend. AMD on the daily time frame. Huge day on Friday. Consolidation day today. Should not be surprised by this at all. RSI is still overbought. So what we're going to do is watch this action in here. We're going to try and set up some key levels. It is very possible that we just continue to have another green day tomorrow. It is equally possible that we see continued profit taking to the downside. So we have to look at the short-term action and try to get a grasp on what levels we could look for as key indicators of a change. So on the daily time frame, no real trends to look for. 4-hour time frame, we've got a couple of supports. We've established a big opening volatility support with the low of 67.63, and below that we've got some shorter term support. 79 cents versus 63 cents, a very close spread. If we go to the 15-minute time frame, you can see how close those are together. Now, the issue here is that we don't really have a nice, beautiful pattern on the hourly time frame. We almost get something on the 30-minute. We get our higher highs, we get expanding ranges, opening volatility. Now, what's interesting is this little action here. So if we're going to really zoom in, it's the last half of the day and this pre-market that has caught my interest so far, and that's because we've got ourselves a nice little key resistance at 69.49, and we've got higher lows on the 30-minute time frame that is showing us a little bit of a ascending triangle type pattern. Now, this is not a perfect pattern because we do not have a confirmed resistance at 69.49. That is just a high we need to get over top of. It's almost like a very, very slanty equilibrium with our low, high, higher low, lower high, etc. So in order to break bull, I want to see bulls conclusively break over 69.49. That will have us outside and breaking bull in this out of this consolidation pattern. Then I'm going to look for resistance at the high of day way up here. This is the highest the bulls got, 71.63. If we fail to do that, what I'm going to look for would be a break to the downside, a loss of 68.64. If we see that, it's likely we will see a drop, a high over 67.79, a lower high under 69.35, and then a break of those key support levels. And if we break that ultimate low at 67.63, we're going to see significant more consolidation on the daily time frame because, well, it's warranted. We have climbed a long way without setting a daily higher low. Tesla on the weekly time frame, good green day today, possible bull flag this week. We'll have to look for a lack of follow through to the upside. And on the daily time frame, it doesn't give us much. What we're going to look for primarily is going to be a lower high so far, under 16.89. And I'm looking for that because sort of a high, a higher low, a lower high, a lower low, possible trend change. It doesn't give you a lot of clarity on the daily time frame, but we have to play the trends. And right now, we're going to be looking for a lower high, lower low until we are proven different by getting a break over 16.89. On the 4-hour time frame, big drop. Now this is setting up to almost be what is called a descending scallop pattern, where you have an accelerated drop, a rounded bottom, and then you simply resume the downtrend. So what we're going to look for are going to be two different things. One, how can we confirm that bulls are still holding on? And how can we confirm that we're looking for scallop type of weakness? So if we're going to look for scallop type of weakness, we're going to go to the hourly time frame to look for a loss of some key support levels. 1469 is going to be the first one on deck, and then below that, I think the key support here is 1366. If we lose that, we're well on our way of executing that scallop pattern. So really, the only short-term pattern we can look for, or I should say the break of 1526 to possibly usher in that weakness, and if we break 1416, it's likely we're heading down to that execute that scallop pattern. However, if bulls manage to stay above 1526 or perhaps even break that level, actually they're looking pretty strong right now with this little bull flag. If we come down, we can still hold above 1416. The higher the better, and look for a higher low in the hourly time frame, an upside continuation, thus negating that scallop pattern. So ultimately, it's going to be what's going to happen over the next few hours of after hours and pre-market that is going to define the short-term action into the open. And then that will be the good key guide for tomorrow's action. So a lot of speculation on Tesla. We'll have to see what our pre-market levels give us, and we will follow up tomorrow to review what just happened, what we can learn from our experiences.